Thank you and good morning to everyone. Welcome to this festive event. As again, we see each other, animation enthusiasts here at Imahenasyon. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Yves Zoberman and Mr. Martin Macalental of the French Embassy. Welcome, and of course Mr. Guillermo Escribano from the Embassy of Spain. Also Roland Samson from Japan Foundation. Yeah, there you are. And I don't know if Anthony Rivera is here, maybe he's not yet here, but just the same, and Paul Tamon of DTI, and Ms. Rhea Matute, who will be joining us in a little while. And of course our special guests from Spain and from the United States, both in the animation field and in the gaming industry. Welcome. And of course, Mr. Vincent Ong, from Singapore. Thank you very much for coming. ACPI, in 2016, I think I would just give a brief rundown on what has happened. First of all, in the beginning of the year, first quarter of this year, we had a orientation for teachers, educators who wanted to know more about animation. And we were quite surprised that this event was attended by no less than about 500 public and private school teachers, all wanting to know about animation. It goes to show that animation as a subject or as a matter of interest has become very, very popular in the Philippines, that now more than ever, more schools are teaching animation courses. This is something that's a going concern for us in the council because, of course, we would like to make sure that students who are taking up animation courses will be as close to production ready as much as possible. So we will work with the schools hand in hand to make sure that we will do our share in sharing our expertise and our experience and wisdom in making sure that the subjects or that the particular curriculum is what is needed by the production houses. And then also in the middle of this year, we also had Animation Fusion, which is essentially a gathering of all creatives together with the animation people, advertising people, and everything. And the idea was to have an event for them to be together, speak to each other, exchange ideas, and also help each other in terms of startup. There were some events in how to start your own studios and your endeavors, and it was also another successful event that was held last September. And of course, last October, it was our first time for the Philippines, courtesy of Department of Information, Communication and Technology, DICT. The government finally sponsored a Philippine booth at MIPCOM in Cannes, France, and we were very happy to finally make our presence there. It was quite an event because I personally witnessed the reaction of the people, and essentially the message is, it's about time that you guys are here. The Philippines is very noted as far as animation is concerned. They know that a lot of work are coming to the Philippines, and as mentioned by Marilyn earlier, many of the talented directors or story writers or storyboard artists now who are based outside of the Philippines are rock stars in the animation field. So just as well, we had this opportunity at MIPCOM. And now to culminate this year, we celebrate the 10th anniversary of Imahenasyon. I know it's quite hard to pronounce Imahenasyon, but it's Imahenasyon. Maybe that's one way of pronouncing it. We're very excited, obviously because of the presence of our special guests from Spain, who are here to help us in improving our skills in animation, both in the creative and in the production field. Also, our guests from the United States, most of them are Filipinos and one from Japan, I believe, who are working in the gaming industry. We're very, very excited, and thank you very much for coming over here. So this is our 10th year, And we're very happy to have this wonderful venue for this event. This will be a 4-day event, 5-day event actually, and we will have a lot of people coming in and out. Of course, many of them are students, so they will not be here all at the same time because of some conflicts in schedule, but at the same time expect this hall to be quite well attended. No? So we welcome you to this event. But before I proceed, I would like to say thank you, of course, to our sponsors and to SM for, again, providing this venue. And before I end, I would like to say a big thank you to our festival committee, headed by Marilyn Montano, who spoke earlier. Can I please... in as much as I could not keep up with the energy that they put in, they worked tirelessly, literally several nights of sleepless nights. You know, I don't know how they do it, but they are able to do it, and obviously it only means because it's a very special event for Marilyn and the group. And to acknowledge the other members of the group, of course, we have Grace Dimaranan, who is Vice President of Animation Council of the Philippines. Grace, can you please stand up? Nikki Orellana, of course, our Program Director, Rose Gonzalez, Executive Director of Animation Council of the Philippines, Joey Cruz, Deputy Executive Director of the Animation Council of the Philippines. And I would like to introduce also the rest of the members of our board, Mr. Nestor Palatega, I'm sorry, who has been a staunch supporter and board member of ACPI for these years. TOEI is the country head of TOEI Philippines. Of course, Alvin Human is here. How can you miss Mr. Alvin Human? Alvin Human sits on the board of ACPI and is also the president of Game Development Association of the Philippines. Of course, Raul Bongkan, thank you for coming. So with that, I think we should get started. I'm sure you're pretty much bored already with all these speeches. Thank you very much for coming. See you. Thank you.